Oh, right. Yeah, this is carrying on with Lydia's PayPal, my picks. Yeah, I felt like some day. I think the last David Bowie we did was the Christmas one with Bing Crosby. Um, yeah, I had a little David Bowie session this morning as well because I got this, and at the same gig he does Moon Age Daydream. So I listened, not the live, but I listened. I was like, oh, that's a tune. I haven't heard that in ages. So I listened to the album version. And then I had a little session with Magic Dance from Labyrinth. That's such a great tune. That is one of my favourite songs and one of my favourite David Bowie songs is the Labyrinth song. Like even that song is great. But yeah, David Bowie changes again. Another this actually off my favourite. I'm sure this is on Hunky Dory. Like I say, it's been ages since I've listened to Bowie. But Hunky Dory is my favourite album, I'd say. That's a great album. But yeah, David Bowie changes. Let's go.
Still don't know what I was waiting for. Time was running wild, a million dead-end streets, and every time I thought I got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. Then I turned myself to face me, but I never caught a glimpse of how the others must see the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test. Changes. Changes. Didn't want to have to be a richer man. Changes. Just wanted to be a better man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Watch the ripples change the size, but never leave the stream of warm and permanent sand. So the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same, just the same, quite the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds, they're immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Changes. Changes. Don't tell us to grow up and out of it. Changes. Oh, changes. Pretty soon you left us up in an accident. Time may change me. I am trace time. Strange fascination fascinating me.
David Bowie is a genius. And here, like, I know this song, but hearing it again, you realise how good David Bowie is, because the fusion of like, you've got the rock and roll, but then you've got the beautiful piano singing. But this is also the little jazzy intro and outro. Yeah, David Bowie is the man, and his lyrics as well. Like, he's such a um, what's the word? Such a pioneer, especially for newer bands. Like, I mean, today, that like a lot of the newer bands where it's like super creative and using just about every genre of music. You can say Bowie was the first of that kind of, yeah, in that headspace. And you think, what, nearly 60 years, and the world finally caught up with David Bowie? But yeah, that line, look out all you rock and rollers, it's pretty soon you're going to get older. It reminds me, I don't know if anyone's seen the Jim Jeffries little stand-up clip, but about woke and progressive. And he says, he's like, listen, this new generation, without a doubt, you are the most progressive generation there has ever been in history. He's like, you are. He's like, but here's the one thing you don't get. Every generation is the most progressive that's ever been. He's like, and pretty soon, like David Bowie said, watch out, you rock and rollers. Pretty soon you're going to get older. Pretty soon you're going to become the dinosaur. Like, yeah. And the new generation is going to be the new, you're going to be looked at as the old bigot. Um, yeah. Which is so true. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. Yeah. Yeah, that's such a great line. But there's so many great lines, and he's got such a unique lyrics, Bowie. He just throws in little things, and you're like, where's that come from? But yeah, that last line, watch out all you rock and rollers, pretty soon you're gonna get older. And it happened. The rock and rollers are older now. That's the old that's the old school. Yeah. It's like just interesting to see what comes next. Although I do think there is a bubbling of bands coming about. Recently, quite a few new artists we've done on the channel. Very good. And very creatively good as well. Like I say, like, yeah, like what Bowie was. But yeah, yeah, great song, and Bowie is a genius. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.